Hello everyone, in this video I want to go ahead and look at duplication. Just using our little standard cube, we're going to look at the different types of duplication and what some of the effects that has on our mesh. So in object mode, if I just want to do what you would think of as your standard duplication, I'm just going to hit Shift-D. This will do a couple of things. Number one, you can see that it creates the duplicate exactly on top of the original. Number two, it also puts our duplicate in grab mode. And we can affect that by using our transform keys. In this case, Y. So I will move that over and left click to finish out. Now, we have two duplicates. If we go back to our original and we tab into edit mode and select a vertex, if I edit that, nothing happens to our other mesh, which is usually what we want. We usually want those independent. So that's great. However, if, and I'm going to tab back into object mode, what if this had a material? Let's add a material to this. So we're going to come over to our little circle here. And under diffuse, we're just going to go ahead and make this red. And lo and behold, our different cube also is red. So what's happened? Well, if we go up to our outliner and pull this down and expand our two cubes, we can see in the case of the mesh, the cube, we have cube and cube 001. So our duplicate mesh is a separate object. However, material just says material for both of them. So it's duplicated the mesh as a separate object, but it's shared the information about the material. So it's important for you to realize what's going on there. So if you duplicate something down the road and then you want to change its material, and you change its material, and then all of a sudden the first one looks like the new material. This is what happened, and you need to come in, and actually on our second one we're going to unlink this material. I hit A to deselect, and you see the material is gone from this. Now if we select this one, we can create a new material, make this blue, say, and we're good to go. Now, there is another way. Let's say we were going to duplicate a column or something like that. Something where if we made changes, we wanted the changes to happen to everything. In that case, we can hit, rather than Shift-D, we can hit Alt+D. And again, we're in grab mode, and we'll just hit X and bring that out here. Now if we tab into edit mode, select this, select a vertex, and as you can see, our transforms match each other. So in the case of something where you're going to have an array of objects that you want to be identical, Alt+D is the type of duplication that you want to deal with. And again, now we have cube 2. And cube 1. And you can see that material is inherited again. In our first one, which is red, we have material. In our blue one, we have material 001 once we changed it. And it's also inherited that. So again, we're going to have to unlink that material. And did I accidentally delete them both? I did. I didn't accidentally delete them both. I deleted one, but again, because we used Alt+D, when I deleted one, I delete the other. The exact opposite of watching me make a new transform. When I got rid of a material or a transform, it also backed that up to the first one. So you need to be aware of that whenever you're doing complex modeling. and be sure which duplicate that you're going to use. All right, let's review. We know that Shift-D will create a separate object duplicate. We know that Alt+D will create a linked object duplicate. We know that with Shift-D, if we create a material on our first one, the material will be shared over to our duplicates and will have to be changed if necessary. We know that Alt+D, or linked duplicate, if we make a change or delete a material in any of the linked duplicates, it will affect all of them. Most of the time, we're just going to be dealing with Shift-D, just a simple duplicate. And most of your duplications will take place when you're modeling prior to having any materials set, so we can deal with the materials down the road. But it's important for you to know those. So, let's do a quick quiz. What are the hotkeys to create a simple duplicate? What is the hotkey to create a linked duplicate? Where would I change a material for an object or a duplicated object? In which duplication mode, simple or linked, will any change to the mesh or material cause the other duplicates or original to change as well? Alright, hope you did really good, and we'll see you in the next video.